Well, the city of La Crosse is named after the sport, which actually began with Native Americans playing a similar game hundreds of years ago right here in the Coulee region. So why don't any of our high schools have a lacrosse team? Well, we do now. Kate Overton explains.
So like this soil we play on today has been played on for hundreds of years, and that's just an honor to me to play on this soil and play where this sport has a rich history and heritage in our area.
The game once played by the native Ho-Chunk Nation has changed over the years, but its roots right here in western Wisconsin remain solid. Starting next school year, teams all across the state will be participating in the first WIAA lacrosse season, including the area's co-op team, the Lacrosse Lightning.
It's just going to be such a different change and feel. Like being a club sport, you don't get like the same exposure in the school, and like it's just different because the fan base isn't there and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be an amazing thing for this club to expand and the sport of lacrosse to grow in our area.
While the sport has seen its ups and downs in its namesake city with the WIAA taking over, the hope is that participation will skyrocket.
You have to reach a certain threshold, and then if you get accepted, then, like you said, the growth then takes off or skyrockets in some instances. We are hoping for that same type of scenario in lacrosse.
The WIAA says that it's one of the fastest growing youth sports around the country, and before the pandemic, participation here was on the rise.
It was growing pretty rapidly, I would say, up until COVID. COVID hit, and then we didn't have a season for a season and a half.
So what exactly is lacrosse?
It's similar to other sports. I think it has aspects from all different sports in it. Like you have a stick similar to in hockey, and the substitution is similar to hockey, and it's constantly moving. There's no stops.
Like a lot of sports, you try to put the ball in the goal, but for lacrosse, it's the speed of the game that keeps athletes coming back.
Overall, it's a very fast-paced sport, which I love personally because I'm a very energetic person and I like the get up and go of lacrosse.
The town once named after the sport will soon be taken over by it once again. Reporting from La Crosse, Kate Overton, News 8 Now.
All right, the plan is for the team to start with this co-op, but eventually get to a level where all schools can have their own team.
Nice.
The inaugural season will start in the spring of 2024. We'll have both boys and girls teams.